Good evening. In 2013, Helping Paws placed our first service dog with a veteran who was affected by PTSD. Tonight, it's an honor to have 4 of our veteran teams here to share their stories with you. Our first panelist is going to be Andrea Sheely, and she's partnered with her service dog, Tate. They were partnered in 2014. So can you talk a little bit about your return home to your family, and then what drove you to apply for a service dog?
I returned from my Iraq deployment with both visible and invisible wounds. I felt like every aspect of my life was affected, both physically and mentally. I lived like a hermit, and I wouldn't even go to the dining facility for meals or to the gym for my workouts. After the initial excitement of being back home wore off, I couldn't cope. I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and angry. My middle daughter, Katie, finally convinced me to apply for a service dog through Helping Paws. I've had Tate for 3 wonderful years. I retired from the Army after 23 years in January 2015. Tonight I'm here with my entire beautiful family, celebrating this wonderful program that has given us so much. While medical treatment and counseling are a great start, Tate has been my biggest healer. She provided me comfort and companionship in a way that only a dog can do. Love, a wagging tail, and no judgment. Thank you for everything that each of you do to make this organization as amazing as it is. You are giving veterans back their lives, one dog at a time.
Our next panelist is Eric Elsner and his service dog, Minnie.
After having served 25 years, 9 months, and 28 days in the military, the multiple deployments had really started to take their toll on me and my family. I was diagnosed with 2 medical conditions that disqualified me from continuing service. After attending the open house, I did submit my application for a service dog. Minnie does so many things for me. She picks up dropped items for me. She turns on lights. I never have to go into a dark house if I don't want to. She wakes me up from nightmares. She gets me out. I'll run almost any errand now. I was so enclosed in the house and I didn't really want to do anything or go anywhere. Minnie has changed my life, really my whole family's life. I look forward to going on more adventures. I am living again instead of hiding. We love to volunteer at Helping Paws events. Hopefully sharing our story will inspire others and help others. Thank you for being here tonight to support Helping Paws and their mission of furthering people's independence and quality of life through the use of assistance dogs. This program has literally saved my life.
So Brian Bergson and Copper became a team in 2016.
I was the guy that freaked out in the middle of the orientation and walked out of the room in tears because I didn't think I belonged there. I didn't think I needed a dog. I didn't think this was right. I just thought, no way. I mean, there's guys much worse off in wheelchairs and missing arms and legs. And I got over that quickly after talking to Jason. And so I went to the website and Jason said, yeah, my dog's brother is there. And I went and looked and it was a dog named Copper. I immediately thought, oh, I want Copper. Well, you don't get to pick Drill Sergeant Eileen here. And I trained with Minnie, Eric's dog, and Minnie was all excited and happy. And I have this problem with my hip and my feet, and I had to kneel down. And the next dog I trained with was Copper. He put his paws on my shoulders and licked my face. And I just hoped Eileen was watching. And I ended up with Copper, and Eileen tricked me again. She said, well, why don't you just take him home for a few weeks and see how it goes. And Eileen called me in a couple of weeks. She said, how's it going? And I said, it's awesome. She said, good, you can keep him. Every one of you here that give money, or you bid on Ellen tonight, or you bought something in the silent auction, that money really matters. And what you're doing tonight, giving up a night to come here, to have fun and eat really good food and giggle and laugh and look at all the wonderful dogs, and it's much, much, much more than that. You're giving people hope. and you're giving people the opportunity to simply just get out of the house. And I can get on a bus now in the winter and get to the VA because of Copper. You're helping me become better, and you know, I can say thank you, but those words seem empty and hollow. But thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know, every penny matters, every nickel counts, and you people are wonderful, wonderful people. Thank you.
Our next panelist is Ryan Haugen and his service dog, Abbott, and they were partnered in July of 2016.
As for my partner in service, Abbott, Andrea, Eric, and Brian were talking about what their service animals do for them. I mean, Abbott has woken me up in the middle of nightmares, and they used to be much worse. They've lessened. And what his partnership means to me is the ability to fully participate in my life and help other veterans with post-traumatic stress. I think what he represents to me is freedom. In the organization, Helping Paws was founded on the idea of serving others and helping people with different abilities. And they continue their mission tonight and have brought us all together with an opportunity to continue to grow together in service. Some of you may be here for the first time and are learning what Helping Paws is all about. And I hope you will be inspired to join us in service. Your support, as Brian was talking about, can make the freedom I've described possible for other veterans with post-traumatic stress disorder, as well as for people with different abilities. Thank you very much.
Thank you to our veterans for sharing your story. And we also want to thank all veterans and their families for serving our country.